set to bring you NBA. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. Star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's MP. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. He dishes it to Williams. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Jovic. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Levine. Hero against Ball. Hero kicks to Mills. Nice D from Levine. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach Levine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Inside. And MP with the basket on the assist from Hero.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Levine dishes to Williams. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Hero from long range. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Bulls have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And the jam by Levine.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jovic. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Levine finds Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
Ball hits them both. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
On the wing, Levine. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the layup's good off the glass.
Takes more than that contact to stop Zach Levine. He can outwork you.
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
DeRozan against Butler. DeRozan's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The 3 from Mills. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And a new group in for the Heat. Highsmith is checked in. Martin comes in for Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And Terry Rozier subbed in for MP. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Alex Caruso comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball.
Agile drive from Kobe White, able to make any adjustment needed to beat the D.
Pass to Hawkins. Robinson with it. Lays it up and banks it in.
6'7", sneaky. Robinson's got some length, and it helps him do more than hit threes.
Now the pass to DeRozan. Now White. Stripped away. Here's Hawkins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here.
New group in for the Heat. Jovic is checked in. Jimmy Butler comes in for Martin. Heroes checked in for Robinson. And MP subbed in for Rozier. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Dosunmu. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Got a piece of it. Mills passes to Jovic. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Mills. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. The Heat need to get a shot off. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP against White. Pass to Levine. From downtown, it's rebounded by Jovic. Miami's on 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA. And all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised. And his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is the Heat coach.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Butler. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Hero. Shot clock at 6. Butler passes to Mills. Nice D from Williams. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, sometimes the matchups just aren't in your favor no matter what you do. It seems like your opponent does it better.
You know, they were reacting rather than dictating. I thought they played scared all night.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Mills passes to Hawkins. He had a nice open look right there. Hawkins has got the lead up to 4 now for Miami.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:58 left in the first half. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Miami ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Bulls trail by 3. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Levine on the wing along with DeRozan. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. DeRozan with it. Butler covering. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
Here's Jovic. Knocked loose.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Williams. Great D that time from Love. The Heat with the lead. Here's Jovic. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Passes it to DeRozan. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Ball with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Mills, and it's Miami with another.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Chicago was sensational. He scored 22 points, and he was dominant at the offensive end with a high field goal percentage as well. And it's performances like that that have put his team on this hot streak. We'll see if they can keep it up. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you. He may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Butler. And Mills kicks to Butler. There's the drive. And there's the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 5. The trail. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 3. Levine with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Love the aggressiveness of Zach. Paying off right there, forcing the D's hands once he's this close.
For Chicago, they had gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Highsmith is checked in. Caleb Martin comes in. And here's LaVine, who brings it up for the Bulls. 8-point game. We've got Butler, Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. The drive by MP.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Ball with it. Robinson picks him up. Ball no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Mills looking it over. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
LaVine's shot is off. Miami leading by 12. And Butler, here we go. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Butler. 21 points for MP. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ball against MP. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. And Lonzo Ball with the 3.
Alonzo has been working on that, shooting off the catch with confidence and without hesitation.
MP inside. He's covered by Ball. And the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Drummond. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. And they get it back. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Kevin Love's checked in for Robinson. And the Bulls making a change here as well. DeRozan's checked in. Hero passes to Mills. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against MP. Williams with the steal. The drive by Ball. And the lead is down inside single digits. Ball's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to Hero. Kicks it out to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. Mills has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 12. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Vucevic checked in for Kobe White. Top DeRozan, defended by Butler. Some solid defense from Butler.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And he gets it back. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Just 5 on the clock. And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Heat.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Butler against DeRozan, and here's Mills from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. And here's Mills. Puts up a deep three. Misses. And so it's Miami winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah.